When someone's sitting in my chair, I just want them to feel an overwhelming sense of confidence. And whether that be in themselves, in me, in how they're about to feel and look when they get up out of my chair, they don't have anything to be afraid of. Most of my clients don't even look in the mirror while I'm doing their hair. We watch TV. I have a projector in my studio. That's what we do. My name is Erinn Thornton, but I go by Erinn Courtney, and I am a hairstylist. I was born in Washington, D.C., moved to Baltimore when I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm the oldest of 3 girls. I learned to do hair when I was 9, taught myself when I was 9. When my mom found out that I could do hair, it was like, oh, you got sisters. And I'm like, man, like, that's not fair. I do like to do this because I want to show you that I'm creative and that I'm doing something good, but don't force me to do that. So like, this happens to me often where I just get this like urge in my body and it's like, go do that. And that's what happened. I was like, all right, I'm doing hair, I'm going to hair school. Cosmetology school did not prepare me to be a natural hairstylist. I don't even think cosmetology school is preparing you to be an actual hairstylist at all. There are certain things that cosmetology school will teach you, like technique-wise, but really what cosmetology school is for is safety and sanitation. The thing that I did was I sought out mentors. I sought out people who I thought were really good or people who I could work under because I'm a person that asks questions. I don't know nothing about nothing in this world, but I will ask the people who have experienced it already. That's my continued education. I take classes and everything too, but if I see like somebody is really good at something, like let me help you, help me. When I got to LA, I came here blind. I did not have any plans. Honestly and truly, y'all, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I was on unemployment from Maryland. Like, that's the only money I had. I must be God's favorite because everything in my life lines up just so like the way it's supposed to. Because I had a friend who had moved here like 2 weeks prior to me, and she had gotten a 2-bedroom apartment in North Hollywood and was like, come rent out the second room. All right, cool. So that's what I did. I didn't have any plans. I just like started meeting people and trying to start a clientele, and I don't know, it just kind of snowballed from there. Networking was the big break. I was dating a guy and he made music. He introduced me to a friend of his. Her name is Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. She actually had just come from Atlanta and was working on Future's management team. And this was in 2012 when he was just coming from underground, about to like erupt. So he was on set already for the song with Kelly Rowland, Never End. And Stephanie called because they needed somebody to touch his hair up. And they didn't know anybody in LA who did locks. And she remembered having a conversation with me that I did natural hair. I was actually in the car with my aunt who was visiting from Virginia at the time. We were on our way to Hollywood to get on one of them buses and ride around and see all of the celebrities' houses. And she was like, hey, you remember me? I'm Stephanie. Are you available right now? I was like, Auntie. Auntie, I gotta go. I got my first job. After that, I did Future's hair every time he was in LA for about 7 or 8 years. I spent like the first 8 or 9 years of my career heavily working with our top rappers. I've worked with Soulja Boy, I've worked with Playboi Carti, Ray Shremmerd, Big Baby Drum. So that was like the first part of my career. So now I'm transitioned into kind of a more mature space in my career. And I work with Questlove, Trevor Noah, and Ava DuVernay, and Willow Smith. When someone's sitting in my chair, I just want them to feel an overwhelming sense of confidence. And whether that be in themselves, in me, in how they're about to feel and look when they get up out of my chair, they don't have anything to be afraid of. Most of my clients don't even look in the mirror while I'm doing their hair. We watch TV. I have a projector in my studio. That's what we do. I was not hair confident for a long time, even past 9 when I learned to do hair. It wasn't until I started like self-practice that I started feeling a little hair confident, but not even then, honestly, no. It took a really long time for me to feel confident because it just came with a lot of other things. Even when I started my locks, I would put extensions on my locks because they were so short and I just was not confident in it. So yeah, it took a long time. And I think it comes in stages too, because there were times where like I would rock a weave, like a full sew-in and feel great. If I tried that today, I would feel foolish. So it just comes in waves, you know, it's where you are in life. And yeah, sometimes I do, most times I do now, but a lot of times I did not know. The policies, the list of policies, the list of hairstyling policies. My list is short because when you come to me for my product to turn out a certain way, so you don't have to come to me washed and blow dried. I don't know if you're gonna wash your hair thoroughly enough for me, for my standard. I have a high standard. I want my product to look a certain way. I want my clients to feel a certain way when they leave. This is my name you're talking about. Like, you're leaving out of here with my name on your head. I think I love my craft so much that I can't leave it in anybody else's hands. Cécred was another networking thing. They were looking for somebody to help with the rollout as far as like the hair side of it goes. And somebody threw me in and I said, yeah, and here we are. For me, I understand that a lot of people don't do like 4C hair. And I think that it was a really smart idea for them to bring me on because I do and nobody else does. I am just helping to create content around the new line as it is new and everybody is trying to figure out how to use it and how it works in different hair types. And so I've kind of taken that role upon myself, honestly. But I took it a step further and kind of like threw my love of education on top of it with the brand. I've actually done like 2 reviews, but the one that I did on the 4C hair is going up, y'all. Thank you, I appreciate that, thank you. That's my first one, that's my first $1 million. Okay, speak it. I was at home when I saw that my TikTok had hit 1 million views. I was at home being corny on the couch with my friends. I believe to be the person that gets the call, and to be the person that gets the call time and time again. 1, continue your education, whatever it is that you do. Make sure that you are doing it and to the top of this that you can. The way that I have sustained my longevity in my career is, there's a few components. I am very honest about what it is that I can do and what I can do well. I mind my business. I don't know nothing about nothing or nobody. I work with people. They are not my friends. And I'm a good time. I like to have fun. People like to have me around because I like to joke and laugh and, you know, I'm not scared to be myself anymore. Also, I think that how you present yourself really matters. I'm not saying be somebody else. I'm saying be you, but like be your elevated self.